What is the hardest thing you have ever done? For me, it was this marathon that I did with no training. Now, I know that your first immediate question is probably why the hell I would do this, so I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I wanted a challenge. I wanted to do the hardest thing I could. The first thing that came to my mind immediately was to do a marathon, but unfortunately for your boy, I've not been doing any training. But knowing me, that's not gonna stop me from doing what I wanna do. So literally the day after even thinking of the idea to do it, I decided to go out to a track and do it. So I just got here. It's December 21st. It's the first day of Christmas break, and I'm thinking, it's a high school track. Nobody's gonna be here. The track is completely full of people. They're doing like a soccer game or something. There is so many people here, and I'm the loser in a short sleeve shirt and shorts trying to do a marathon. All right, time to pop this mini. Alright, so I guess I'm about to start. I'm just gonna be listening to Can't Hurt Me the whole time. That's the only way I'm gonna get through this. It is so cold outside and there's so many people. Everything has gone wrong. I opened my AirPods case. It's only one AirPod. What the fuck, man? So, safe to say that was a pretty rough start. I mean, seriously, why were there so many people on a track on December 21st, dude? Don't you have, like, Santa Claus to go meet at the mall or something, dude? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the main thing that was running through my head at this point was genuine dread. Knowing me, I knew that no matter what, no matter how bad it got, I was going to finish, but in some ways that almost makes it worse, because that means I could either have it easy and get through it and it's not as hard as I think, or I'm gonna be out there until the sun comes up again. But then after all this pre-gaming and mentally warming up, I got into it. I just started. I'm gonna try to stay at the same pace the whole time. That's my big goal. I'm looking to get under 5 hours. I know that's not much of a feat, but the nerves are just destroying me, man. The idea that I have to run this track 104 times is horrifying, but nothing's gonna stop me. Can we just make that clear? Just like YouTube, you know? Nothing's gonna stop me from being successful at this. If I can do a marathon with no training, I can do anything in the world, and YouTube should be easy compared to this. I just made it the first mile, and my legs are already killing me. I mean, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Maybe this is why people train for this. Oh God. Okay, I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I've already started walking. I'm gonna walk the curves, run the flats, but bro, my legs feel about like how they did at the end of the marathon last time. I don't even know how that's possible. I'm only like a mile and a third in, so I just hit 3 miles. I'm telling you, the shit that's brewing in my body right now is just ungodly. I don't know where I'm gonna be able to pinch it off, dude. I tried before I got here to, you know, rip the peeping turtle into the porcelain as much as I could, but obviously I didn't get all of it. Anyways, I hope that doesn't become a foreshadowing problem later. 5 miles in, and I don't even have much to say, man. This just sucks. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's difficult, so I can't complain about that. My feet are just like progressively hurting more and more. I do feel like I'm getting better, and it is easier than I thought it would be. Now, even though on this channel I have done a couple videos where I've done running themed challenges, I am not much of a runner. But even in spite of all of this, at this point I was feeling pretty good. Being able to have the actual track this time instead of last time where in this god-awful video I also did a marathon, I was able to use the track to my advantage and walk the curves and run the flats, which gave me a good amount of time to put the pedal to the metal, but then also to rest so that way I could conserve my energy. Honestly, I didn't realize going into it how good this would be and how much this would help, but unfortunately, right as everything was getting good and right as I was starting to settle into a groove, disaster struck. Whatever soccer shit was just happening, they just ended, and I was about to do this thing where it's like, oh, I'm the last person here, and then I guess the main guy of the thing, he kicked me out. Now I can't walk the curves and run the flats. I'm at like close to 7 miles now, but it really sucks. That track was helping me a lot. Now I have to run on like concrete and grass. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not even gonna lie, like that was one of the biggest obstacles I faced during this whole thing. I genuinely can't undersell how much the track helped me in the first couple miles. After kind of just like running around haphazardly with my cock in my hand for a little bit, I eventually stumbled across a very nearby field, and what I would do to try to make this as close as I could to the track was I would walk the first half of the field, and then I would run the second half and then run back to the beginning, and then I would just do that over and over again, and this kept me at the same pace, but it sucked. So I'm at like 8.5 miles, I'm like a third of the way there, and this soccer field is making it so much harder. My legs are in so much pain, and my mind is giving me so many reasons to stop right now, but I can't stop. The only thing that's helping me is that I know nobody else I know is doing this. I'm the only motherfucker out here on a Saturday, just a couple days before Christmas, doing something most people my age I've never done. But that's not making the pain go away. I just have to find out how to manage the pain. It fucking hurts. If I can literally do a marathon with no training, I can be the biggest YouTuber in the world. And that's more what this is about to me. It's about proving to myself that no matter how bad shit gets, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, I know it's a little cringe, and I just kind of realized it too, but whenever I'm running, I kind of go into this like really shitty version of David Goggins. It's kind of awkward to look back on after the fact, so just bear with that. I went on this like whole tangent about doors a little bit later into the video that I cut out. It gets bad, okay?
Just hit 2 hours and I just had my first sip of water. Holy shit. That might have been the greatest water I've ever had in my life. But the problem is now there's water sloshing around in my stomach, which hurts and makes me really sick. So I'm gonna have to now fight that. I'm running in the Adidas 4D runners, and the soles of these shoes are really thick and they're good distance shoes, but the material of them is kind of pokey, and sometimes it'll hit the ball of my ankle, and my feet are like so stiff right now because they're so sore, and it literally feels like a knife is like cutting my ankle, and it fucking hurts. Nobody else would run a marathon with no training and no food and no warm-up. That's where my head's at right now. I'm coming up on like 11 miles. I'm halfway. I don't even know what to say anymore. This is just a mind game at this point. I'm in so much pain, but I could do this pain all day. It's this mind that's fucking with me. I know it's cringe, but all I've been thinking about is David Goggins. That motherfucker has done so much more than me, and while I'm not trying to be the hardest motherfucker, I still can't help but think about what if he was here right now. And if David Goggins was watching me right now, I wouldn't sit here walking up and down or quit. I'd be doing the same goddamn thing I'm doing right now, because that's what he would do. All right, I'm at 14 miles. I've realized that for me to go non-stop at the rate I'm going, it's gonna be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But when listening to Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins wrote something about how if you let doubt control you, then failure is guaranteed. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna finish this, but I'd be lying if I said I was doubting my ability to continue at the rate I'm going for the next 12 miles.
All right, yeah, I'm tired of listening to the David Goggins shit. It's just annoying. So at this point, stuff was definitely starting to go downhill. Like from the beginning where I was on the track and I was locked in, it felt so easy. And now, yes, I had gone a lot more miles since then. It did feel like shit was just progressively getting worse and worse. And I mean, it definitely continued that way. Like I didn't know it then, but I was about to hit like absolute rock bottom of this entire challenge.
I didn't eat this morning. I've probably burned at least 1,300 calories out here. I am starving and I need energy. I have 10 more miles. I'm thinking about running to like this grocery store that's close to where I live, but in doing that, I'm gonna have to go off like the circuit that I'm on that's helping me stay on pace. And I want to keep going so bad. I feel like I just need energy and I have no fucking food. I'm starving. I failed. I sat down, stopped. I'm gonna go get food. Walking, of course. I'm not gonna stop completely. I'm not throwing in the towel. I'm gonna get this last 10 miles. I can do this. I have to stay up. Okay, time to keep going. I'm trying to walk back, and in the middle of my right foot, like that arch, it hurts so bad. I'm like limping so hard. I can barely walk. I'm moving at like -1 mile an hour. It hurts so bad. I knew this would happen. I knew that if I took a break, all the pain would kick in and that the adrenaline would slow down. The worst part is that now I have to go 9 miles or 10 miles feeling like this. I can't let myself stop. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not playing it up, but this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and I feel like I'm not even doing that good of a job. I'm on my way to get food. There's this bench that I'm sitting on. I might honestly have to be here till like midnight if I want to finish this, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back to a running state, and the speed that I'm able to walk at is so slow that it's gonna make it take so long, and I'm not gonna quit, right? Obviously my foot is so swollen, but obviously I'm not gonna quit. I have still such a long road ahead of me. All right, I know this is gross, so wiki feet, I don't give a shit. So that's the part of my heel where this part of my shoe kept hitting, and then this is the part right here that hurts the most. You can see it's starting to bruise up already. That area, it's super swollen, and for some reason, yeah, this foot hurts, but not nearly as bad as this one. Oh my God, the ground is so cold. But yeah, I got about a mile out till I get to where Jesus Christ. Look at those bruises, bro. I don't even feel this upper part of my foot. Anyways.
Yeah, this part was really rough. I've definitely gone through a fair share of injuries in my day, but genuinely, this was some of the worst pain I'd ever experienced. And really, the thing that was just making it so much worse was realizing that, yes, I still had so much more to go. Like, this is no exaggeration, the best attempt that I could do at walking. I'm not playing this up at all. But eventually, after a while, I was able to waddle myself to McDonald's, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of balled out. Yeah, so you see this absolute mountain of food right here? This is about 3,500 calories, and in the span of about 20 minutes, it looked like this. Yeah. Look, I don't really know what happened. My mind kind of shoots a blank whenever I try to look back on this. But I literally devoured that shit. That shit was gone. I looked like a homeless person, dude. Like, literally, I was just in there. Like, all it was just me and my backpack, and I ordered this food, and then just in the corner, just ate this mountain of calories. In like 20 flat, dude. Joey Chestnut's got nothing on your boy after he's 16 miles deep. Now, it definitely was not the best idea for me to eat an entire pile of literal slop in a running challenge, but I'm not gonna lie, after I ate that, I was definitely feeling a lot better.
I'm on my way back, and I definitely have a lot more energy. Like, I'm a lot more awake. I feel a lot more alive, but the pain hasn't gone away at all. I didn't really expect it to. It just hasn't gotten any worse, which is good, because I was sat down for like 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm back in this. Nothing is gonna stop me.
I just want to say that, like, right here, I don't know what biome this is. It smells like shit. I don't know what the fuck happened over here, but it is bad.
I still don't know why it smelled that shit there. I really couldn't tell you.
All right, so we're coming up on about 20 miles now. And I'm gonna be honest, the pain in my feet, it hasn't gone away, but it feels like it's like dispersed. So it's not just that one part at the bottom of my foot. I might honestly try to get back and like do a light jog. I'm feeling better than I thought I would. I kind of honestly wish that I just would have brought food, because then I wouldn't have probably stopped, but whatever, doesn't matter. See the field, I'm back.
Now, seeing the field again after having my little maybe like hour-and-a-half detour, because that's how long it took me to walk like half a mile, it didn't feel great. Like, it didn't make me excited, but then after fighting myself for a little bit, I got back on the field, and I did like 2 more miles before I got back on the track. I just jumped the fence back onto the track. It's game time. I got like 4.5 miles left. I'm back on the track. My AirPod just died, which sucks dick, but I'm on home stretch. My feet, I think they've just gotten numb at this point, or the adrenaline stopped them, because they don't hurt nearly as bad as they used to. So I'm gonna try to go back to walking the curves, running the flats. Yeah, I probably got maybe less than an hour left, which is crazy. Honestly, I'm feeling good. I just hit 24 miles. Any minute now, I'm gonna be done. I'm telling you, the second I get home, I'm going my ass to sleep. I'm just thinking about how my legs are gonna feel tomorrow, but I probably got less than 30 minutes left, dude. Easily less than 30 minutes. Probably like 25 minutes left of this, and then I don't have to ever do this again, and all y'all have to subscribe. That's a deal, okay? If I do this, which I will, you have to fucking subscribe. Come on. I'm on my final lap, then I'm gonna start heading home, and the distance to my house will make up the rest. I mean, it's cold out, but I'm getting chills just thinking about what I just did. Like, I did something that very few people in the world do, but then like nobody my age does. And no, I by far did not do this well. It's over 7 hours it's taken me to do this. I'm not done yet. Still got a little bit more to do, but I fucking did it. That was the final lap on the track. I'm sitting on top of the fence. I'm about to jump down. I'm just thinking about it, man. Like, I really did it. All right, I'll stop. It's not that big of a deal. All right, I'm on my street. I got 0.05 miles left. I'm speechless. I literally just did the impossible. How many motherfuckers, when they saw this video, they saw the title, they saw the thumbnail, they went, no way this kid actually just did that. There's no way he did it. I did it. I did it. And I can do anything. And there's a part of me that's honestly kind of not even that surprised or not that excited, because I already know I can do any— wow, this lighting's great. I already know I can do anything I put my mind to. And I put my mind to this, and I knew I would do it. And last night, I was nervous to go to sleep. I was dreading today. Not because I was dreading the pain. I was dreading knowing that no matter what, I was gonna do it. Because I know me, and I knew I was gonna do it no matter what. That's all I gotta say. Here's the final screenshot, all 26.2 miles. I'll never be able to convey like the actual raw emotions I was feeling during this challenge in a YouTube video, but understand that this challenge was genuinely the hardest thing I've ever done. It seems kind of played out and fake how it had like this perfect arc of starting out great, going shit, and then going back to being good, but that's really how it ended up playing out. And I guess if there's anything for you to take away from this video, you know, like, it's still the dumbest thing I've probably ever done, would probably just be to like do something hard. Like, genuinely just do something that fucking sucks. I'm not one of those like self-help improvement guru bullshit. I wake up at 5 a.m. and just rub your dick in a ball of ice. But I do think that every now and again, giving yourself a genuine good challenge can help a lot. And this definitely did that. I'm not gonna lie. I do have plans for in maybe 5 or 6 months whenever summer rolls around to reattempt this and see if I can actually go the entire thing without slowing down my pace. But yeah, that was it. That was the hardest day of my life, and I hope you guys enjoyed.